What's happening, everybody? PureSalvation here, and you guys might be looking at this gameplay thinking to yourself, Pure, are you out of your mind? Are you a hypocrite or something? You just said in your past video that you hated Nuketown firing range and jungle, and for the past 2 videos you've posted those, or 2 out of the 3 maps you've posted gameplay on those. And though that may be true, I'm just trying to get some gameplay on every map, so some of you guys who want to see some Nuketown gameplay can also get some, even though I hate it with a passion. And this was actually really early on in the game when this was actually before I prestiged, and so I hadn't really played Nuketown too much, and I still think it's one of my most hated maps. But sometimes you get good games and most of the time you don't, at least in my case. And so right here what you see me using is I'm using the secret classified LMG called the Stoner63. It is a pretty powerful weapon, I'm not gonna lie. However, there's no silencer attachment, which is why you might be thinking to yourself, well, there's something wrong with this picture. Pure's not using a silencer and he's on Nuketown. The apocalypse must be coming. But I assure you guys it's not. It's just the Stoner doesn't have a silencer, and I wanted to try it out to see how good it was. It's pretty good, and I just needed to get some sort of gameplay on Nuketown, and this is actually a really long time ago, so I might as well just post it now while I can and not save it for too long. So let me tell you guys the tactics that I've learned. First of all, this is a comeback video. You're gonna see me go absolutely dreadfully awful in the beginning of this game. I mean, I'm talking about negative scores at the beginning of this game. And the reason why is that I was still learning the basics of this map, and right here I was a bit of a loss because I wasn't sure which way to go, where my teammates were. I wasn't judging the map correctly. And so I realized that you really need to control one side of the map, and you really need to take notice when the spawns switch, when it's okay to move, and right there I just get a free kill. My teammate takes a death from me, and yeah, it's a pretty essential aspect I think this map holds, is just map awareness, where your teammates are, where you're spawning, where the enemies are spawning. And so it's a crucial gameplay effector when you know where the enemies are spawning, or at least where friendlies are spawning. So it'll help you gauge where the map is safe and where it isn't. And so right there you see me, I'm still trying to push out into the enemy, and I realize, you know what, that's not gonna work. And so I take a different approach. I'm gonna start slowly moving my way up the path, but you see there's a smoke, and I'm gonna use that to my advantage to move my way kind of behind enemy lines, but not so much where I'm in complete danger. But the problem is, with an unsilenced weapon, I've put myself in danger, because every time I shoot that weapon, everybody knows where I am. And with the rest of my teammates on the side just trying to cruise along, I don't even know what they're doing, or they're probably going for kills because this is a TDM. I'm quite vulnerable, and you see right there, I was a bit nervous to move out at first, so instead I used my motion sensor to sort of gauge how safe it is for me to run outside and get to cover. And so I was able to do that, pick up a nice little easy kill on the stairs, and boom, we're right back in business. I'm gonna let the enemies come to me, and I'm gonna pick up some easy kills. And now I'm running pretty low on this ammo on this gun, so I realize pretty soon I'm gonna have to start picking up a new weapon. And right there I get a nice little kill, and I decide, you know what, I better pick up these dual wield scorpions, and you know, they turn out to be really helpful. So right now I'm trying to maintain the house as my spot, or just an area where I can hold off a pretty good score, especially in TDM. So right there you see me, I pick up an RC car, and guys, don't make fun of me, this was my very first RC car. I only use spy plane if I'm ever running a 3 kill streak, so this was my first time I had it. So I think, to be honest, I think it was pretty good. I was trying to go for a triple, but instead I take out 2 guys and their enemy RC car, so that was a pretty substantial RC car, or at least my first one in my opinion. So that was pretty nice. So right there, you use my spy plane to my advantage, call in my mortar team, and you guys gotta watch this. Check this out. Thanks to my spy plane, I get a triple kill, and just puts my team that much closer to victory. And so that was really nice. And right here I get a nice little double spray with the scorpions, which I think are retardedly overpowered at close range, especially dual wield. But I think it makes up for its lack of distance as slowly as you start to make your distance between the enemies, because it does drop off in damage very, very quickly. But anyways, that's the game, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I went 18-5, which is a pretty bad score, but in TDM it's pretty good, at least for me, especially on Nuketown, my most hated map. And it was a pretty good for a comeback video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like the video. Kind of messed up my English language in this commentary bit, so I apologize for that, guys. But I hope you still really enjoyed it. Please like the video, because it really makes me feel good and it helps me know that I'm doing my job right and that you guys like my videos. And so I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, take care.